Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Jake. A couple of questions on Ukraine and then a follow-up on Iran, if I may. I'd like to get the administration's reaction on President Zelensky's statement saying that we are ready for a dialogue with Russia, but with another president of Russia. That's my first one. And then the second one is we understand that U.S. diplomats have been pressing Russia's allies to convince Putin to de-escalate. Can you be more specific about those kinds of overtures? In what ways does the administration believe that China and India can apply more pressure on Moscow to de-escalate, not go the nuclear route?
So on your second question, we think any country that believes in the principles of the UN Charter, and frankly, that should be every country that signed up to the UN Charter, should be taking on its measure of responsibility to communicate directly to the Kremlin that what it is doing is wrong, it is unjustified, and it must stop. And we are asking that of countries around the world. We'd like them to speak out publicly, and we would like them to convey things privately, diplomatically. With respect to the first question, which was, I'm sorry.
Zelensky saying that he's ready for a dialogue with Russia, but with another president of Russia.
President Zelenskyy has consistently said throughout this conflict that the war ultimately will end through diplomacy, and we have consistently backed him up in that. I would have to refer you to him on that precise statement and what he means by it, but what I will tell you is that we have had daily engagement with the president, his chief of staff, his foreign minister, his defense minister, and much communication, of course, between our military and their military to make sure that we are understanding one another well, that we are transparent about the support we're providing and the strategy they're pursuing. That continues today, and that will continue every day from here on out.
Yeah. Share the sentiment of President Zelensky that a dialogue is only possible with another president and not Vladimir Putin?
I don't know the context of the statement, unfortunately, so I can't answer it in the characterization you've just provided it. What I will say is that President Biden believes that a diplomatic solution in Ukraine is possible, but it is only possible according to the basic terms of the UN Charter that everybody signed up to. That's what he said in his UN speech last week. He continues to believe that quite strongly, and in his conversations with President Zelensky, they've been of the same mind on that point.